Strap yourselves in, boys.
Set 2. Humanity rests on your shoulders. Yeah, whatever. Okay, but yeah, this TVT is actually turning out to look very exciting today. That last game was especially exciting. It's always really surprising to me when TVT actually turns out to be good. But I guess I shouldn't be that surprised, seeing as though UpMagic was involved. I've casted a lot of UpMagic TVTs, and they've all been interesting. But yeah, Canata was actually the one bringing the all-in strat in that last game. 3, 2, 1, 0. He was the one who abandoned his first cheese, although they both abandoned initial cheese. And Canata decided, hey, I'm going to go for another all-in strat here, and decided to go for all-in vultures to end it very early. Even though he would have followed up with tanks afterwards, so I guess it wasn't completely all-in. But UpMagic did a fantastic job fending off all of those vultures. But anyways, up at the 2 o'clock position in yellow was UpMagic, and over at the 9 o'clock in teal was Canata. And I'm hoping this game doesn't revert back to boring TVT, because that last game was very exciting. I like TVTs that end with pretty much all-in rushes like that, all-in vulture rushes, or just plain vulture micro against vulture micro. I was seeing that a lot last year, at the end of last year in the Pro League. Maybe it was because of the map, I'm not exactly sure, but there was a lot of just vulture versus vulture matchups, and just speed upgraded vulture fight battles in the middle of the map are just so much fun to watch, especially when they're speed upgraded like that. Pretty much the fastest unit in the game, and mashing them up to fight each other is pretty hilarious. But looks like both guys are going for very standard openings in this game, at least so far. Playing it safe, not building barracks in the middle again. I guess they're scared of getting caught again. But yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. UpMagic is the man. I'm pretty much rooting for UpMagic in these matchups. A lot of people don't really like me picking sides in commentaries, but you know what? Everyone picks sides. I'm just a little bit more transparent about it, especially in Stork matchups. My God, when Stork's matchup does finally come in about 2 weeks, it's not going to be as bad as my fanboy commentary that I did. It was Stork versus Kiki, now Kiki or KK or whatever you people said it was. But yeah, that was my fanboy cast, and it's not going to be that bad. I'm going to give whoever else is going up against Stork a chance, but yeah, I'm definitely going to be rooting for Stork. I was actually thinking about this the other day. This is my perfect scenario for this OSL and the next one. It's going to take a while. It's going to take 2 seasons for this scenario to work itself out. But Stork wins the OSL, this OSL, which gives him 2 OSL wins. And then he goes into the next OSL and faces Jaedong in the finals of the next OSL, which will be like Ever OSL 2009 or whatever. But yeah, in that OSL, the finals would be Jaedong versus Stork. They both have 2 OSL championships, so the winner would get a golden mouse. I mean, now how epic is that? I could die happy. I could die happy if I saw that final. That is just epic beyond belief, so I'm hoping it happens. That is the Nuke the Stars dream scenario, brought to you by Nuke the Stars. Yeah, whatever. It looks like both guys are putting up their factories here. Both are going to scout here soon. Well, maybe not. Oh, looks like UpMagic. Oh, I thought he was going to make it in for a second, but UpMagic did not get the scout there. UpMagic is going to be in the dark, but he did see the number of Marines that were out, I believe. I think he saw that 3rd Marine out there as well. So he could be thinking that something is up. Both guys are putting up their starports, so we could be seeing a Wraith battle here soon. Usually you don't see both players in a TVT go for initial race like this, which is why it's going to be so interesting if they do both go for Wraiths here instead of dropships. But it looks like Canata is moving out with a very small force. He has 4 Marines and a Vulture, and he's going to put on a little bit of pressure at UpMagic's front door, and I think that's probably enough units to do it. UpMagic is coming out with 2 Vultures, and if he micros well enough, he's going to be able to pick off all of these Marines as well. So I think he is trying to micro here. He's trying to micro, but he took a lot of damage to one of his Vultures, so he's got to be careful not to lose it. He's falling back here. I think he's probably going to repair his vultures. Yes, he is going to repair them, so he'll have an easier time holding his choke here. It looks like Canata is definitely... He's coming in with 2 vultures and a small medic... Not medic, but just a marine force. He's going to try to break here very soon. This is another kind of all-in strat here from him. Just early pressure type build here. Looks like UpMagic doing a good job fending it off. Well, the best he can do, but he's running out of marines here. He's going to have to use his Wraith to fight this off. But the Wraith is actually in a bad position. I think 3 Marines will be able to take that Wraith out if UpMagic isn't careful. UpMagic finally coming out with a tank here. That Wraith is very badly damaged. There's just those pesky Marines still in here picking at the Wraith. And Canata still trying to take out that Wraith with that final remaining Marine, but he took it down to very low health, but nothing else. I think UpMagic will be able to repair that Wraith here soon, and then go in and try to get some harassment done with it. And Canata trying to go in with a vulture of his own to get some harassment there. But UpMagic, that was close. That was very close. If UpMagic had not had that Wraith come out at the exact moment, he might have lost a lot more SUVs than he lost there in that attack. But yeah, this is going to be a Wraith battle from both players. UpMagic is floating his... starport over here, so he's not pumping Wraiths at the moment, but he has 2 out right now, and he's going to try to come in and do some harassment, but I think he's going to have to pull back unless... Yeah, he's going in for a counter harassment here. He's not even worrying about the Wraith that is over his mineral line. This could be a mistake from UpMagic. He could take out that Wraith easily with 2 of his own Wraiths, but he's deciding to let a few of his STVs go down so he can get some economic harassment of his own. This could end up working for UpMagic, or it could not. Looks like UpMagic coming in to pick off SUVs of his own. He has 1 more Wraith than Canata does, and Canata doesn't have any anti-air at all here. So they both have 2 Wraiths in each other's bases here, and it's going to be a race to see who can get some anti-air out here soon. Looks like UpMagic is building some turrets up here. And let's see if any turrets are coming up for Canata. I don't think Canata has any turrets in here. He does have 1 Wraith floating around his base, but he might not. Well, I was going to say he might be going in for a counterattack with that Wraith, but I think he's hovering one of his Wraiths at home. Yes, he is hovering at home with one of his Wraiths. So he might be using those Wraiths to defend. While UpMagic, I'm not sure if UpMagic is pumping any more Wraiths. I saw him floating that starport earlier, so that could mean he's just trying to reposition that and get it out of the way, or use it as a scout. He's not pumping from it, so UpMagic might be at a disadvantage here, even though he did build those turrets around his bases. He has 1 turret as his natural expansion as well to protect that, so at least his mineral line is going to be safe. But I think that Canata might be able to pick off a building here if UpMagic can't get in some anti-air here. SCV building the command center being picked off, so UpMagic's trying to be annoying here. Cloak out for Canata right now, so Canata is committing himself a lot to Wraith Tech here. He's committed to Cloak, and UpMagic definitely hasn't. He never built a control tower on that starport. So yeah, this is going to be very tough for UpMagic to defend. He's got to get out Goliaths, at least a couple of Goliaths. He has scan, so that detection's not a huge problem for him. But yeah, he needs a couple of Goliaths because there are 4 Wraiths out right now for Canata. So Canata's definitely committing to Wraith Tech.